Welcome guys. This is Kaburia Travels. I'm glad that you've been watching my video. This is on a Sunday morning. Um, Today our video will start at this forest. It is a historical forest. It has a significance in my family. Where I am standing, just behind me some meters back.
Hey, I don't see you guys.
Yes. Okay, say hi. Come here.
Okay.
Um,
Hi. I can do it. It's funny. It's here. And this is my brother Dylan. Yes.
Yes.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to show you one of our family historical sites.
Yes.
Just right behind me. I just move closer.
And
It's a bit forested here, guys.
yes.
As you can see.
Daddy, I want to tell them something.
Yeah, tell them something.
And remember, this is Cambodia Travels.
They should do what?
You should remember. It's rainy day coming. Remember this.
Remember to subscribe.
Hit the red button, share, hit the bell button.
Like the video.
Yeah,
So that is a bit of interruption from my voice. So now where I am standing, just here, guys, it's where my great grandfather was buried.
Yes.
But if you check at the place, it's just grows the boundary between my aunt and my sister's land. But this is the historical site where my great grandfather was buried. Now, when I discovered that there was an indigenous tree that was here, but later it came to be cut down. Maybe those who cut it down couldn't relate it to something, but it was planted specifically to relate to the grave of my great grandfather. Now, when I found that, what I did is I planted this mogumo tree here.
Yes.
This mogumo tree I planted. I
Me?
think it's around 7 years old. And I planted it as a commemoration or as a remembrance.
Yes.
Of our roots, our great grandfather's gravesite.
Yes.
Today you might find that people's graves are not long lasting. They just stay for some time. People come, start farming, and it gets forgotten. People forget about the grave sites. Yeah, in Africa we don't have the grave sites where people can go and bury their kinsmen, especially at the local places, and always in the town areas. But here at the local places, people just choose places. But within years, around 10-20 years, those graves becomes obsolete. They get trampled upon. People farm on those grave sites, and that's it. Everything gets forgotten. No, you can only relate to your great grandfather's places by planting trees, and that is what I did. Just decided to plant this tree as a remembrance for him. Now, why should I remember him, by the way? It is because he had history of resilience. He was a very resilient man. He fought for this land. If it was not for him, then even this, you can see my sister is having more than an acre of land. We have shared it, and she has more than enough of adequate. And it is through the resilience, the fighting spirit of our great-grandfathers that we are enjoying. So it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to the millennials, to make effort to fight for their resources. Most of the people these days are running to sell their lands, but they doesn't know how toiling or how hard their great-grandfathers fought for those lands. Now you see the land has been segregated, it has been subdivided into small pieces, small plots that are not even arable. They are not tillable, they are not cultivatable because they are too small to make any meaningful activity on them. So please guys, if you are new, if you are returning subscriber, remember to subscribe, hit the like button if you find this video worthy of subscription. I don't want to beg for subscriptions, but I want to earn the subscriptions through merit. So this place is very historical. If you look at the place, is very forested. Not many places you'll find being forested here. People have literally down the trees. And recently we end up tree planting day. I think the president discovered there is a need to plant trees. And I think for the last decade, people have been planting trees, and out of it, I think there is increased rainfall. For example, here in Kenya, we are having El Nino rains. We are having El Nino rains, and I think it is because of the interventions that people have made to ensure we fight the climate change. We have the carbon credit initiatives and the likes. Actually, it has been found that the rainfall in the last 2 to 3 years has been increasing. And I think one of the things that is being overlooked is the blessing of the electric vehicles, the EV vehicles. I think they have come to save this planet quite a dime, because look for example, the companies like Elon Musk, Tesla. People in Kenya have embraced electric motorbikes, electric vehicles. They are few, but now there are buses. If you go to the city centers, you'll find buses that are electric vehicles, or they are electric powered. So guys, make sure in this 21st century you make a stride, you make a contribution to this noble cause. If you cannot buy an electric vehicle, plant trees. If you cannot plant trees, take care of the ones that are existing. This is our motherland, this is Africa, this is Kenya. Let's not get extinct in the next century. Let's not look for ourselves or for the benefit of ourselves only. We have generations that will look down upon us and say we did something. The same way I'm saying my great-grandfather did a commendable job by fighting for these lands. At that time, that is what they had to fight for. Now, today we are fighting for the climate. Everybody, guys, should, and I'm saying should and must, take initiative to fight the climate change. If you look at the Australia have indigenous communities that usually entails 2 groups. One group is called the Aboriginals. and we have the Torres Strait people. Yeah. These people have been marginalized. Actually, they form around 3.5% of the population of the Australia, but they have been marginalized. Yet they have embraced the traditions, they have embraced the cultures that integrate better practices of farming, better traditional best practices of natural resources management. So they are indigenous, they are the aboriginals, they are the Torres Strait people. Here in Africa, we also have the indigenous populations and people. And when we refer to indigenous populations, these are the people who are here even before the colonial times, even before the first civilizations. Those are the people that I would like to refer to the indigenous. In Australia, they refer to as aboriginals, or the just indigenous populations. So guys, I have referred to the Australian indigenous communities because yesterday night I was doing a research on the features of Australian indigenous communities development, and I came to get an insight that even in Africa we should have indigenous communities that preserve our traditions, and especially in this era of climate management. Then in Africa we should have best practices of managing our natural resources. So guys, that is my take today. If you find this channel of views, remember to subscribe. And remember, I told you I am a researcher and a writer. So if you want articles, if you want best of the articles, I will put a link here into my email, and I'll also give you my writing account name, so that if you deserve, or if you want to get help academically on writing articles, doing research, lab reports, dissertations, just check on me directly, get into my email. I'll charge you the normal rates. If, for example, you are paying $20 in the formal platforms, then I'll charge you half of it. So guys, that's it for today. Say hi, say bye, say bye to the camera.
Bye.
Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe, hit the like button,
Share, smash
the bell button. Goodbye.
Goodbye for today.
Next time.
Next time. Wagwan.